I'm on house arrest for beating my sister up and being in the psych ward for a month.
Okay, first of all, beating up your sister is not something that you should flex about for TikTok clout. If anything, it's just a self-report, like you're just snitching on yourself in front of thousands, potentially. But you wanna know how I know that everything you just said is a complete lie? Because your ankle monitor for being on house arrest is a goddamn Fitbit. Listen, I wasn't expecting intelligence from a person who would lie about assaulting their sister for clout, but I also wasn't expecting utter retardation to this level. Anyways, welcome back to TikTokers faking disorders for clout. I've made a couple of these videos previously and you guys seem to like them, so I'm hitting you guys with another one today. Leave a like on this video or else one of your siblings will start faking disorders for TikTok clout, and let's get into this. Yeah, you know, if her mom walked in the room, she'd be like, "Sweetie, what are you doing?" And the kid, obviously not having Tourette's, would be like, "Oh, nothing, Mom." Has it really gotten this bad? Is this what the children are doing now for fun? Do these little children actually get pleasure by tweaking all over the place and pretending to have Tourette's? I mean, this shit's just sad, man. When I was little, I was playing with Beyblades, I was on my scooter, I was having a blast. Now these little idiots are pretending to have Tourette's? God, dude, this is why my kids aren't getting access to the internet until they're 9. No, actually, they're not getting access to the internet until they're 13. Like, unless I see a government study suggesting that the percentage of retarded content on the internet has dropped by 70%, yeah, it's 13, dude. Sorry, not sorry. My kid will thank me when he understands that he didn't turn out to be a person with neo-pronouns in their Twitter bio. He'll also thank me when he realizes that he's not the one walking down the school hallway with multicolored dyed hair and a dog collar on. Okay, so right now we're watching a person pretend that they have dissociative identity disorder. Basically, it's like a multiple personality disorder, but there's been this trend that started on the TikTokers that fake disorders, where these fakers pretend that they have an identity switch live on camera. Essentially, they act like they're zoning out, and when they stop zoning out, usually after like 10 seconds of staring at the nothing, they look back at the camera and act like they're a completely different person. So I sped it up about 400%, but you saw there was the person who legitimately just pretends to zone out. And I just can't help but notice that all of these people, okay, well, like 90% of these TikTok disorder fakers, they all look like 2015 Five Nights at Freddy's YouTubers. Also, with this again, this quote-unquote switching, if her mom walked in the room, she would instantly stop because she's acting. My ADHD is heavy. I wanted noodles in the middle of this. Yeah, that's really convincing, considering you left the kitchen. Where are you gonna get the noodles from if not from the kitchen? Also, that's not ADHD. You literally consciously chose to walk away from the recording of the TikTok. But let's say that you actually were just that hungry that in the middle of recording your TikTok, you went to get some food. That's still not ADHD. That's called just being hungry.
The manic episode 1, this is hyperactivity. This is ADHD. This is the H in ADHD. I was masking because I have ADHD. Realizing my ADHD diagnosis because I have ADHD, and that's how short my attention span is.
On behalf of every ADHD haver, shut your mouth. And just to clear this up, because I did include that clip in this video, I'm not saying Gabby Hanna is faking her disorder, but using ADHD to like substitute for a personality is so cringy, and it's honestly become far more popular in the past couple years. Like on Twitter, I've seen people literally being like, follow back for mutuals if you have ADHD. Like, what does that even mean for your personality?
This is what it's like to live with ADHD, how much it was good for my ADHD. A really shitty part about ADHD.
Yeah, how about you ADH delete your account? That would be fire.
This is literally what we woke up to. This is the shit that we're talking about here. Like, regardless of whether or not we are factually correct, that's not the point anymore.
Okay, that sounds like you're off to a great start. Even if I'm factually incorrect, that's not the point here, okay? Nah, but the comment she's responding to is basically saying that dissociative identity disorder is required to be diagnosed by a doctor, which is true. It's a very serious disorder, and you gotta have a professional be the one to confirm that you actually have it. Now, this comment ended up very much upsetting this woman, so let's see the rest of her response.
It's not. At this point, the point is, you people are intentionally interacting with us. Even though we have said, do not interact with us, you actively cause trauma to us.
So wait a second, somebody on a TikTok comment telling you that you need a doctor's diagnosis to actually say that you have dissociative identity disorder causes you trauma? Really, dude? Yeah, you don't know the first thing about trauma. Instantly, I can tell. If you think a TikTok comment is the same as somebody's drunk dad coming home at 3 a.m. and beating the life out of them, I don't know what to say. You're just retarded. It's just that simple. When I think of trauma, I think of somebody with PTSD who fought on the battlefield and watched their friends walk over a landmine and saw their friend's entire body explode and their dear friend's body parts start raining from the sky after being blown up in broad daylight.
We are saying, hey, whether we're incorrect or not, your group has caused us trauma. Anyone from this group, don't interact, please. To the point that one of us was screaming over it.
Yeah, because your group is so bad at coping with the truth that they literally melt down and scream when even a dose of facts is brought to the table. Why would you bring up the fact that your friends were screaming in sadness because they were told that they need a diagnosis from a doctor to claim that they have dissociative identity disorder? Why do you think that makes you correct? Screaming does not make you right. If anything, it makes you sound even more stupid.
Because we are that thoroughly traumatized by you people. Tell me how this is the right thing. Tell me how you guys are in the right. Explain that to me.
Okay, we're in the right because you should not claim that you have a disorder when you do not have a diagnosis saying that you have a disorder. You are not a doctor. You are not researched in giving proper diagnoses. You are a TikToker with dyed hair trying to justify the fact that you've given yourself a medically inaccurate diagnosis in order for sympathy points on TikTok.
If even one anti-androgenic can explain to me how this is in any way okay,
I just did.
Then fine.
Okay.
But it's not.
It is.
And you can't.
I can.
It's not just that you guys have different beliefs. It's the fact that you guys act like this. You throw a fit when other people disagree with you.
Bro, didn't you just say that one of your homeboys started screaming because someone disagreed with them? Okay, yeah, I'm the one throwing a fit. Click one of the videos on screen now to be transported to a brand new video of mine, but with that all being said, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Comment down AirPods if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll try to heart your comment. Big thanks to all of my channel members. As always, you guys rock. Follow my social medias. Links are all down below. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.